Our next bout, professional bout, catch weights at 180. It's presented by 4G Custom Designs. It's Aaron Lee making his pro debut out of Rogersville, Tennessee, taking on Judd Brown, who's 1-2 with 1 no contest out of Kingsport, Tennessee. Our next bout is ready to go here at Valor Fights 41. Back to the cage and Jennifer.
Our next evening is a catch weight at 180 pounds, brought to you by 4G Custom Designs. First, please welcome to the cage, Aaron Lee.
Aaron Lee making his pro debut. Casey, tell us about Aaron.
Well, first off, this is the grudge match of the evening. Aaron Lee has been around. This is his pro debut, but has fought up and down the roads with Valor Fights for years. We saw him against Doug Williams in 2 fights. One was a no contest, and then the rematch at Valor Fights. This guy is known. He's not a fan favorite by any means, and he actually had a little scuffle, an issue with Judd earlier in the evening. Look at this. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, not the best of sportsmanship there in inciting the crowd by Aaron Lee, but he's embracing that heel roll. Yeah, this is personal between Aaron Lee and Judd Brown.
Yeah, and I don't know how much of it's a roll, you know what I mean? I think a lot of it is just the way he is. But, you know, that's MMA. You have the right to express yourself in any way that you choose when you step into that cage.
And so Aaron Lee typically fights near the 200-pound mark, but he is well under that for this one. It's a catch weight meeting up at 180 between Aaron Lee and Judd Brown. Judd Brown, a little bit more experience as a professional, and he is the complete opposite of Aaron Lee. He's very popular, especially in this area.
One of the most popular fighters in the Tri-Cities region. Fighting out of Bushido MMA, and we're about to get a good look at him right now.
Aaron Lee's in the cage. Back to Jennifer.
And making his way to the cage, please welcome Judd Brown.
As Casey said, Judd Brown out of Bushido MMA in Kingsport, Tennessee, right down the road from where we're at here in Elizabethton. Judd Brown with the fans clearly on his side, coming off of a win over Thomas Baber. And that was a minute 26 first round TKO, but that was in 2015, Casey. It's been a while for Judd Brown. Prior to that, he had a couple of fights in 2015, but it's been a while for Brown.
Well, and you know,
we'll take a look at the tail of the tape and we'll have you answer that. Judd Brown, 1 year younger than Aaron Lee. Lee 1 inch taller, and then you see the advantage for Judd Brown. Brown weighed in at 178.7, Aaron Lee at 183.
What I was saying is that Judd Brown does have a few losses on his record, but those were to Jesse Grunt and Jeremy Holloway, two top competitors in the sport.
Let's go, let's go!
This one coming up, I think that Judd is keyed up and ready to roll.
The temperature is hot for this one. It's volatile. It's going to be fun. To Jennifer in the cage.
This bout is scheduled for 3 5 rounds. First, fighting out of the Hogs Red Corner, 108 fights out of Rogersville, Tennessee, and tonight he is making his professional MMA debut, Aaron Lee. And his opponent across the cage to my right, fighting out of the OEB blue corner. He weighed in at 178 pounds. Holds a record of 1 win with 2 losses and 1 no contest. Represents Bushido MMA in Kingsport, Tennessee, Judd Brown. Your referee when the action begins is Jimmy Neely.
Jimmy Neely, our referee. Aaron Lee in the orange trunks. Judd Brown in the blue trunks. It's a catchweight bout at 180 pounds. 3 5-minute rounds presented by 4G Custom Designs. This one is personal. These two don't like each other. Aaron Lee, Judd Brown. Jimmy Neely, our referee. No touch of gloves, no chance. Valor Fights 41. We're underway.
Look for Judd to make it a technical battle. Look for Aaron Lee to brawl. Oh! Oh, Boom! Jimmy lets him go. Here comes Aaron Lee.
I thought he was out, but he
I thought
recovered.
the fight was a done deal. Judd continues to toll away. Big shots.
The crowd is going nuts. Full mount.
Oh,
Covering
big
up, it's
shots.
over.
Now it's done. Wow. Look at that crowd go nuts.
Judd Brown jacks Aaron Lee, and Judd Brown evens his record at 2-2 and beats his nemesis. Wow, this place has erupted in Elizabethton. And you were saying the technical, let's take a look at the finish here.
Well, that was the beginning of the end, the first finish. That beautiful lead left head kick. You see the hands up in the air. Judd thinks it's over. Aaron Lee doing what he could to toll forward. And you, of course, while we watch the finish here, you see a show of sportsmanship here by the two. There it was, finish off with that big right elbow to the back of the ear.
You gotta like the way that went down.
Oh, wow, right.
A show of sportsmanship between the two fighters. Some of the fans not as sportsmanlike in their distaste for the other side. But what a finish. Judd Brown with a victory over Aaron Lee. To make it official, we go back to the cage and Jennifer Oxendine.
The referee stops this bout at 33 seconds into the first round for your winner by TKO due to strikes. Out of the OEB blue corner, Judd Brown.